Hello, Internet. My name is Asif. This is my story about using Waka Waka EA for my Forex accounts. So, a bit about me. I'm a software engineer working in an IT company. I have been trying my luck with the Forex trading since last year. It's a bit more than a year now. Uh, s- so far, I am not very good at manual forex trading. So I was trying to find some different approaches. So that got me into EA trading, which is expert advisor. Those who don't know about expert advisor is basically the bots running in a VPS or even in your personal computer who trades for you. So I found out about Waka Waka from different forums and also MQL and MyFxBook sites. And I found out very good reviews about it. So I wanted to give it a try. I actually bought it from Valery's own website instead of MQL Marketplace. That gave me a bit of discounts as well, and I also got both Metadar 4 and 5 accounts from that. So as I was very new and this was my first EA, I wanted to try it with the standard settings. So I installed the EA on my MetaTrader 5 and I just used the standard setting with the highest risk there. You can see that the lot sizing method I have put to highest risk, and the expected gains is usually 120% annually. And nothing. I haven't changed anything else in the configs. For the VPS where my bot runs is the ValeryVPS. So far, this has been very consistent for me, very reliable. I haven't had any issues with the VPS, and the pings to IC market broker is quite low, so which is very good for a bot like Waka Waka. And yeah, my broker is IC Markets, and this is also recommended broker if you look at various guide. So I just used her guidelines for my accounts, and this is my results so far. This has been extremely consistent and profitable. Even with the highest risk, you can see I have managed to get more than 30% account gain, as well as only 6.58% drawdown, which is actually fantastic in my opinion. And I didn't have to lift any finger; it was just running by itself. Um, yeah, and my personal experience with this EA is this is by far the most consistent EA I have tested. Um, uh, I like other EAs. I have people have lost their account. They blew up their account. You have to handheld quite a lot. But for Waka Waka, I actually don't have to do anything. I just keep it running. Once in a while, I just look at my profile, look at my accounts, and it just gives me happiness every time I look at it because it's always growing. And the ValeryVPS is quite reliable, as I said. And the Valery provides you with 10 accounts, so 10 accounts license for your Waka Waka EA, and that is actually quite helpful. Not many EA developers will give you that, and you can actually run 10 accounts simultaneously with one license. And as I said, I was a beginner. This was my first EA, and the onboarding guide. I have a very good experience with it because the onboarding guide was extremely simple, even for newcomers like me. I could set up everything within minutes, and I was up and running. I was backtesting it. I was running it on my demo accounts. I was running it on my real accounts as well. And when you have the access to the guide, you will also find a Telegram community there. Telegram community, you will find the other users of the EA, and then community is fantastic. They have been super helpful. Every time I had any questions, I had any concerns, I would just post there and people would respond. And usually there you can also get a lot of market updates from the Telegram community. Yeah, I really like the community, and of course kudos to Valerie's customer support. I have emailed her a few times and she has always been very supportive. She has always responded within 1 or 2 hours. Other EA developers usually, in my experience, they don't tend to communicate with you that much, but Valerie is extremely customer obsessed. She actually wants you to win, and she would help you out as much as possible. And that is like a very good confidence for her customers as well. And you can see it from the community, and people are very happy about her support. So, as I mentioned, Waka Waka is a grid trading system. So the problem with grid trading system is that sometimes you may find yourself with a bigger drawdown. So try to maintain, keep an eye keep an eye on your accounts, because in my experience, the last 5 to 10 days of the month can be tricky sometimes, especially during the summer times, I think. So usually whenever I find myself in a bigger drawdown, I just keep the EA off until I see a clear bounce from the market, and then the EA just immediately makes the profit back again. And yeah, try not to be greedy. People have been in the community. People have been over risking their accounts. They're using higher lots, and yeah, some of them reported account blow-offs as well. But in my experience, that didn't happen because I actually kept it very standard settings from Valerie. I didn't want to over-engineer too much. So yeah, try not to be greedy and try to protect your capital, and that's the key. Because once you have a consistency in your accounts, and then the compounding sets off, and when you have the compounding, you will be very happy because your account will grow significantly and exponentially. So try to make sure that you protect your capital, and yeah, that's my experience with it. Conclusion: I highly recommend this EA to anyone, any newcomer or even experienced traders, because I have seen people using it even in prop firms. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but people have been very happy. I'm also very happy, and I think the support is amazing. So yeah, highly recommend it. And yeah, guys, happy trading.